Um, what attracted you to the role of Angelina?
What attracted me to the role of Angelina, I guess first and foremost, would be when I read the script. It was unlike anything I had ever read before. It was a character I had definitely never even come close to playing before. It intimidated me quite a bit. And usually those are very good signs for me when reading a script. So there was that, and I really liked Angelina's journey throughout the movie. I really liked that she wasn't the typical victim. That the journey that she goes through is so up and down, and there's so many layers to her character that I thought that it would be really interesting character to get to portray. And also, I was really interested in coming to Germany to work for a month. I'd never been before, so it was a whole new experience as well.
And did you see anything from Germany except the set?
Yes, we did. I mean, I came about a week early, and when we finished shooting, I stayed for quite a while afterwards as well. And it was lovely because on the weekends, almost all of the cast members actually came in from different parts of Canada and the United States. So we were all on the weekends just, all right, let's go explore. So it was really lovely.
Mm-hmm. Well, not lovely was what your character experienced in the movie, and I was wondering, not only me, but also my colleagues, how do you play such a role? How do you prepare for such a role?
You know, really, with playing a character like that, I don't think there's too much preparation you can do. The only thing that I really did was I spoke to women who had gone through similar situations as Angelina, just to get their stories and their opinions. And basically that's it. Other than that, I really just had to, you know, just speaking with Reto and Till, and getting their impressions of the character, and then just having a lot of trust in them, and showing up on set and being ready to just explore whatever happens with the character.
And shooting the raping scenes, wasn't it kind of awkward or oppressive to do it, even if it's only play acting?
Yeah, no, it's always difficult to do those kinds of scenes. In a way, the build-up to doing them is almost harder, because you start to get in your brain and overthink everything. But with the rape scene, you know, it was the safest environment possible for us. Till and Reto really created a very safe environment for us, and the least amount of crew was there, and I really, Sebastian and I really just. We trusted each other, and we were comfortable with each other, and if there was ever a moment where we were not comfortable, we had our signal for each other. So so you know, given all of that, it was done in the most comfortable way possible, you know, under the circumstances.
And as an actress, was it different being the victim and being the perpetrator?
Definitely different. In a way, I found it much more challenging to be the perpetrator, because it's nothing that it was very hard for me to wrap my head around, in a way, you know, sort of why she does what she does. I didn't quite understand it at first. I'm not a revengeful person myself, so yeah, it was hard for me to sort of get into that mode. But I guess in a way, the one thing that helped the most was, again, speaking to the women with similar experiences, because when I told them what Angelina ends up doing, they were all very much rooting for her, and that kind of surprised me to a certain degree. So that was definitely, for me, during the whole filming, that was the most challenging part of the whole film.
Mm. And you said you're not a very revengeful person, but the film paints a very sad picture of you as justice system, like that self-justice is nearly the only way to get the right.
Right.
What do you say about that?
Well, in a way, I mean, it brings up this whole topic of conversation, really, because, again, speaking with the women, you know, so many times it goes, they go through their horrible, horrific experiences, and nothing becomes of it, you know, for whatever reasons. And in a way, what I found so interesting was that they didn't necessarily, not all of them, the most important thing for them wasn't to see their rapist in jail or whatever. It was, they wanted their power back. They wanted to have their power back, and they wanted their rapist to have to feel what they felt emotionally. And I found that really, really interesting as well.
Mm-hmm. And you said wanting to get power back. Yeah, it's also said in the movie, like,
yeah.
he took control, and she took control, gained control again, or took it back.
Yeah. Well, in a way, I guess it was her only way to get her power back. That was sort of her reasoning for doing what she does. I think it was to regain the power that had been gone from her life since she was a little girl, basically.
And in not such an extreme way, but have you had situations where you lost total control or gain control back again? Also?
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, there's always moments in all of our lives where we feel like we're losing control to a certain degree. I've never experienced anything as extreme as Angelina, but yeah, there's been moments in my life where I felt the downward spiral and then climbed back up.
And also a claim of the movie seems to be everybody pays sooner or later. Mm-hmm. What do you say about that?
You know, I'm a true believer in what goes around comes around.
Uh-huh.
I believe in karma. I believe in all of that. To a certain degree, I do. So.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem.